Back in the team just recently, how's it going?
Yeah, I was delighted to be back. Obviously, I've had a wee bit of time on the sidelines with the injury and things like that, and just get my fitness back. But all players just want to play, and I was delighted to be back in against Sunderland.
In light of your draw against Sunderland, has that created a greater pressure to get something from this game at Leicester?
I wouldn't say so. We're not putting added pressure on ourselves. We know we played well against Sunderland. On another day, we could have been walking away with a 3-4-0 win. It was just unlucky kind of thing. We created the chances that could have easily got the 3 points. But we're just, every game's a massive game in the running, and we're just looking forward to getting back in the pitch now.
Yeah, had a little break, haven't you? How have you used that time productively as a team?
Yeah, well, we were in training, working hard, and then the manager gave us Saturday, Sunday off, and it was good to get home and see the family and things like that. And I think a lot of boys had went home. We don't really get much time to do that with the schedule. And I think everyone's came down, rejuvenated as such. Seeing the family always gives you a wee lift, and friends and things like that. So, and then we're back in working hard, and Monday for the week ahead.
Given it's the bottom team that you're facing, is this a must-win match? The players viewing it that way?
It's a tough one, because I think every game we're going into now is a must-win kind of thing, because you don't know what other results are going to happen. Everyone else could pick up points, and then you're the one that's missed out. But we're the game against Leicester here earlier on in the season was a very tough game, and they came and played really well. But we're just approaching it that we'll play our best, and we'll all work hard for each other, and then hopefully we're walking off the pitch with 3 points.
How disappointed would you be if you didn't win this game?
Yeah, everyone's disappointed when you lose any game, even if it's against Chelsea, who are the team that are leading. It's just the way of football. Everyone gets disappointed when you get beat, but it's how you bounce back from that. If we do get beat, then it's how we bounce back at the next game. But we're not going in thinking like that. We'll be going in thinking that we're going to get the 3 points and come away from here.
How are you going to approach this game, given that Nigel Pearson said that it's a must-win match for his players?
Yeah, they'll be fired up, but we'll be fired up as well. We'll be the exact same as them. Like I said, every game in this running is a must-win. Like, everyone's in a relegation battle. There's 7 teams that are fighting for their safety, and we'll have that same fight than they will. They're in a worse position than us, but it doesn't make a difference. We are trying to get ourselves safe as quickly as we can.
The manager has agreed a new contract in the last couple of days. What does that mean to the players?
It's just shows how much he's been done a good job for Hull since he's came in, and he's been credited with a long contract for him, and it's brilliant for him. But it doesn't really change anything for the players. He was always our manager, and contract wouldn't really change anything like that. But it's obviously good for him, and but it won't change anything for us.
How good has he been with you?
Yeah, he's been brilliant with me. Talking me through it. Easing me in, and helping me throughout, even after training, keeping me behind, and talking me through things, maybe video analysis, whatever, staying out in the training pitch, just wee things that are improving my game, and hopefully I can just keep on improving.
How important is this game in the context of the month that's gone, the month that's come? Because you've gone 5 games, only 1 defeat, but after this game you've got Chelsea at home, then away trips to Swansea and Southampton, Liverpool follow that. There's only 5 points between Hull and the bottom 3, so how important is this game?
Yeah, it's an important game. We're playing a team that are below us, so we'll be going into the game trying to win. But it's away from home. But you don't look too far ahead with the games that are coming. But we've been away to Arsenal, we've been away to Liverpool, and we've picked up points. So there's no reason why we can't do it against the big teams again. But we're just concentrated in Leicester just now, and yeah, it's a massive game, and hopefully we'll be coming away with a win.
Can you take anything at all from that previous meeting over the Christmas period, or is this a one-off game on its own?
Well, I think you can look back on it and see maybe what their successes were in that day and what was our faults, and if we look back from that, and then maybe we can get a wee idea. But we can look back in every game. You can look back in Sunderland and see where the mistakes were made, or what chances we never took, or anything like that. So yeah, you can look back on it, but it doesn't make a difference. It's 90 minutes and 11v11, so we'll go out there and just try our best, and hopefully we'll get the 3 points.
Albeit the space of 2.5 months, do you feel this whole team is different now to the one that met Leicester that day?
Yeah, I think it is. I think Mike Phelan's came in and helped the manager. He's been out in the training field putting his thoughts in with the manager, and obviously two different thoughts are coming together, and it's proven since he's come in. Like you said, we've only been beat once, and I think we are a different team. We've got a lot of people back from injuries. I think that was a time where we had probably the most amount of injuries out, so we've got some key players back, and hopefully that can make a difference.
And I appreciate one man doesn't make a team, but the introduction of Darman Doy and the goals that he's brought, how much of a lift has that given everybody around here?
Yeah, he's been brilliant. I think it's always tough for a striker coming into a new team. You just want to get your first goal, and once you do that, you can settle in, and he's settled in brilliantly. And I think him and Jelavic have got a good partnership together, and Jelavic is kind of bouncing off him as well since he's come in. I think Jela scored 2 or 3 goals, so they just both seem to be bouncing off each other, and they're doing really well. And even Hernandez, that's maybe a wee bit frustrated on the sidelines. You get his games lifted, and when he came on against Stoke, I thought he was brilliant, and I think that's just a competition for places.
And if those guys up front are banging in goals, does it make your job a little bit easier at the back?
Yeah, of course. We want, obviously, if they can score, then it's up to us to keep the clean sheet or protect the lead, and that's always easier than try to keep it tight at the back when we're trying to open up to get back in the game or whatever. So no, when we get a lead and they're scoring goals, it does make things easier, but still up to us to keep it tight at the back.
Best of luck. Cheers.
Hi Andy, back on Doy, how much of an impact has he made on your training, as I suppose you're one of his main supply lines?
Yeah, he's been brilliant even in training. He's been working hard. He's been staying behind to practice his finishing and all that. It's just settling into a new place. He's came from Moscow, so it's a wee bit different from over there. But no, he's been working hard, and but like I said, everyone's kind of lifted off him, especially the strikers. They've been working a wee bit harder, and that's what competition does for everyone.
Okay, I suppose back on Saturday as well, what kind of training emphasis has been put on this game as a one-off compared to the 4 games we've got coming up after this? What importance has been put on by Steve?
We've not done anything different up to today. We don't know what we're going to do today. That might be different, but it's just important, I think, to try and keep a similar week. Over the last 5 weeks, whatever we've been doing, Monday to Friday's been working with the results we've had. So I don't really see any point in changing it, and we've not changed it yet. But maybe we might do something different today, but we'll wait and see what the manager's got in store.